Hello, my convicts and convicts. Yes, it is I, the Cab Convict, bringing you guys and gals another quick vlog. So, it's been a while since we've done a vloggity vlog. Hi, everybody. Hello, welcome. You can see, I need to seriously cut my hair. It's an absolute atrocious mess, and I've let this grow to a stupid place as well. But that's me, I'm lazy. Anyway, that's not about talking late today. We've got some good and some bad news and some great news. So first of all, the bad news. Bad news is obviously, as you're probably already aware of, I can't live stream this week. So for 1 week, which is this week, Monday to Friday, they are obviously off school. And just obviously to reiterate for anyone who's quite new, very briefly, I am a father of a child of autism, and I'm the one that looks after and supports him. I'm his full-time carer when he's not at school. So hence why I do the recordings around 10:30 till 2:30 because he's at school, and why obviously I don't do streaming on a weekend because I have him all the time. I'm the one that constantly has him 99.9% of the time, and then obviously his mum will have him when she has him, when she's either not doing days, not doing nights, or whatever she does to help fund herself, because we house share here. So, or it's kind of in the way of like house sharing. I pay my half the rent and everything. She pays her half of the rent and everything, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's one of those kind of deals. But I look after him. I always said from the beginning I would help support him, and I would be the one here to obviously make sure that I feed him and do everything that's necessary for a child of autism. Anyway, let's get out of the way. So, the good news is that I am getting a brand new connection, and we are 4 days away from getting a new connection. 4 days away from getting a new connection. So this Friday will be D-Day, and it's any time between 8 in the morning till 1 p.m, which we're now, I don't know what time we're on now. It's about 12, I think it is, 11, 12. But on Friday, this Friday coming, I will be having my brand new internet connection. That will be going live on Friday. So if you want to see what that's like, definitely tune in. Next week obviously will be a big week, because obviously that's a week that I'll be able to live stream on the brand new connection, and we'll see how it fares up in terms of upload speed and stuff like that. So just a quick heads up for anyone who's quite new and isn't aware. I basically went to BT, who is the provider I have here in the UK, and I asked them to go on to what's known as BT Express. BT Express kind of works fundamentally roughly same as what we do with the connection we've got now, but there is a few instances that are different, such as like it's going to be a private lease connection from the fiber side. It's also got a Draytech Vigor and Cisco Meraki is what it's going to now be running through. It's a dedicated internet line only, so there's no telephone line to it either. And it gives me the ability to be private lease. Private lease means that no one else will be on the connection I have. I'll also not be on what they call the global internet side of it, which is obviously the global is the standard internet that everybody shares. I will no longer be on the global circuit of the internet. I'll actually be on something completely different that is private and obviously dedicated just to such as like BT itself. So like I said, private lease connection all the way. It's just going to be a dedicated line just for me that I can use, and obviously it's quite an expensive one. So that comes on Friday. We'll see how that goes. It could give me a ping around about 6 or 10 ping, which is going to be absolutely amazing from where I am at the moment. I always feel that I lose a lot of games due to having slightly higher ping. I think 20 ping is an okay standard to be at, but I think it needs to be lower. Generally, if I have like 18 ping, which I've done before in Apex Legends, it's been absolutely insane. I've been able to shoot people, run around people, and absolutely just kill it. Do absolutely extremely well. And you'll notice that when I do my recordings. Not as much obviously when I live stream, because obviously that bumps up my connection a lot. And it means that I'm on a much higher ping of around about 30 odd to 40 odd, which is quite high. Means I have to be a little bit quite more passive. I've got to obviously rely more on teammates to help and support to win fights and stuff. And trying to 2v1, depending on what their connection's like, will depend obviously if I can win that fight or if I can't win that fight. And on many occasions, obviously they stick together like glue, and I just simply can't win that fight. Hey, yeah, excuse me while I cough. Right, well, but that's been edited out, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. So yeah, some really good news that's coming. And the really great news is we are just 40 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers. How insane is that? 2,000 subscribers, and we just need 40 more people to join the channel. So if you are new and you're watching this for the first time, consider subscribing and being one of those people to help me reach 40 more subscribers to hit that 2,000 subscriber goal. How crazy will that be when we actually hit it? That'd be insane. Can we do it before Christmas? Let's hope so. But you know, if we don't, we don't. To be honest, for me, it's not too much about subscribers or how many subscribers I've had anyway. For me, it's more about the quality of the subscribers rather than the quantity of them. So I'm quite happy where we are, where we're positioned at the moment, the kind of growth. I see people have been absolutely loving the live stream videos though, which is pretty cool. We have got a pre-recorded video of Apex Legends that's due to go out today as well, if I get time to do it. I overslept last night and slept through all the night, and then woke up this morning and I didn't get a chance to add voice to it, so I need to try and figure out how to do that while Rio's not here. So maybe when his mum comes back, because she's just doing self-study today, because she also goes to college as well as work and for herself as well. So, you know, she's got certain things she wants to do, and obviously I've got things that I want to do, so that's absolutely fine, however she wants to do it. But like I said before, I took on that, took on the milestone or plan or the quest, if anything, to obviously be here to support Rio fully, while obviously Catherine can do whatever she wants to do in terms of work and that, and I'll just help support and be here for my son as much as I possibly can. But yeah, it's been a pretty good time. Again, I can only apologise obviously for this week not being able to live stream, but the really good news is obviously next week when you join me in a live stream, it will be on the brand new connection. It will be on the private leased connection through the Draytech Vigor and the Cisco Meraki. We may have to do some tweaking or some figuring out if there's a possibility to use the NetDuma R2, because as far as I'm aware, with the setup that we're going to have, it may not be able to support the NetDuma R2 as well. They did say they could take away the Cisco Meraki and just have the Draytech Vigor, and then my router that I want to have to be the one that obviously does everything on top of it. But the only problem then is if anything goes wrong with the line or the connection or anything, then BT will then expect me to fix it myself, or I'd have to get engineers to come out myself to come and obviously fix any issues or problems. While the Cisco Meraki is working, obviously they have to come and fix the line. So it's something that I've got to be careful on, because obviously if BT aren't fully supporting the line or they aren't fully controlled, like I said, the Cisco Meraki and the Draytech, that means obviously it's going to be a big problem for me when in terms of if I need them to fix or do anything for me in terms of what might happen to the connection. If the connection goes down or goes wonky or anything, I need them obviously to be able to come out. So we'll see how we go. Well, I may try doing it without the NetDuma R2 to begin with, and then sort of bring the NetDuma R2 in after a few weeks, see how we go with the connection, because obviously with this kind of connection I should have no more problems or issues that I was having in the past. It should be pretty much on point as from now on, but we'll see how we go. We'll do a lot of play testing. I'll get the engineer to do a lot of testing when it's here, just to make sure that everything's obviously kosher and and you know, up and running to how we want it. It will start off with just 7 down, 7 up, but we will hopefully eventually upgrade to 1818. Something I don't need an engineer to come out, they could actually do it automatically through the system, and it will automatically update. I think there's like a week's grace you have to give it when you do decide to change, and then obviously depending on the download and upload that you get, you have to pay more for that. So we'll see how we go. Like I said, we'll try out the 7.7, see how we go, because obviously it's going to be a completely different kind of connection, and the throughput is going to be absolutely maximized because there's no one else on that highway to get in the way of the throughput. So we should have a very clear, straightforward point A to point B with no interruptions, no interference or anything. It's just going to be and that's it. So maybe that will make a big difference to connections and stuff, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, thank you very much for people obviously helping and support. And another big shout out and salute to Shakir Shalam. I'm sure that's how they said the name, Shakir Shalam or Salam, for the insane party, the party chat. I don't even know what I'm saying. For the chat messages that I sent through, why do I not remember what they're called now? The super chats. For sending through the super chats of the 70 odd and the 30 odd pounds. I really do appreciate it, and a big shout out and salute to you, buddy. Obviously helping support, and obviously for doing that. Just be aware though, if you do send out super chats, because YouTube do take 30% of anything you send through as a super chat. I've been looking maybe into other alternative ways of donations. If people want to do it, like I've said before, I don't really expect anyone to donate, and to be honest, I would just prefer you to watch the videos, like them, share them with your friends, hit that notification bell, be a part of the team, be there when the live streams are live, to obviously fill up members, so that obviously we can get more members coming in and trickling in, going, who's this person? Let me click on them, because they're quite high up in the feed, and so on and so forth. So there's so many ways you can help and support the channel to do what we can do, and obviously help and support. But yes, thank you Shakir for obviously all the really nice super chat donations, based upon obviously the idea of doing charity live streams. It's something I do want to do. I have talked about this a lot in the past. You can ask Cooler can let people know about that, and Gaz and Gaston, some of my epic or my veteran convicts, as I call them, you know, my highest of convicts, who have been here for a very long time, supporting channel, loving Cap a long time. So I salute you back, guys. Thank you very much. And Shabnam, or as he was called, Adam as well. We've got 2 Adams now, obviously. So that's cool. It's cool. I'm really glad. I am enjoying everything, and I really love the help and support that people are giving me as well. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here because I'm actually running out of connection at the moment, and we're down to 5% left before this is going to cut off. So hopefully enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if new, tap that notification bell to be notified of all my videos, and you truly can be a convict for our boys or a convict for ladies, which we do have 2.1% that are ladies. So thank you very much. I salute you, ladies. I appreciate you for joining, and hopefully we'll get a lot more girls, and we'll have a good balance, or even balance of boys and girls. That would be really cool for the future, because we do not discriminate on this channel of gender, race, colour, or anything of that nature. We just love and support. And as my son here, who's African himself, you know, you'll never find no discrimination here. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to go and try and see if we can record the voice left over for Apex Legends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. You say bye. Say bye. Hey? Goodbye. Okay, well, bye for now.